Understanding genetic testing. Your healthcare provider is recommending a genetic test. Let's talk about genetic testing and how it may help you. Inside each cell of your body, there are structures called chromosomes. Chromosomes are made of DNA. A genetic test examines sections of your DNA called genes. The DNA alphabet is made up of 4 letters: A, C, T, and G. Genes are like tiny instruction manuals in your body. They tell your body how to work, including things like whether your hair is curly, the color of your eyes, and also your risk of developing certain diseases. By looking at specific genes, your healthcare provider can learn important information to understand if you have or are at risk of developing certain genetic conditions, including cancer, heart disease, or others. Genetic testing at Helix involves whole exome sequencing, which reads the most important parts of your DNA. Your healthcare provider will ask Helix to look at a specific gene or group of genes related to the genetic condition you are suspected of having. Helix provides a report about those genes to you and your healthcare provider. Helix then securely stores your genetic information for future clinical use. With your permission, your healthcare providers can order future genetic tests from Helix without the need for you to submit another sample. Let's review the 3 possible types of genetic test results. A positive result means a genetic change or variant in the DNA that can cause disease was found. If you have been diagnosed with a disease, a positive result can help explain why you have the disease and how to treat it. If you have not been diagnosed with a disease, a positive result gives a clearer picture of your risk and may help you take steps to prevent it or find it early. If you test positive, you should discuss next steps with your healthcare providers. A negative result means no disease-causing variants were found in the genes tested. If you test negative, you and your healthcare provider should discuss your personal and family medical history to decide next steps. An indeterminate result, or variant of uncertain significance, means that a genetic change was found, but its impact is unclear. This type of result is very common and most of the time does not have any impact on your healthcare. If an indeterminate result is found, your healthcare provider will review your personal and family history to guide your healthcare decisions. There are several possible benefits to genetic testing. Genetic testing can help diagnose certain genetic conditions such as cancer, heart disease, or others, and allow your healthcare provider to make a treatment plan that's best for you. Genetic testing can also identify increased risk for certain diseases. This can help you and your healthcare provider take steps to prevent disease or detect it early. Genetic testing can identify potential genetic conditions that could be passed on in families. This can help determine risk for other family members, including children, and can help inform reproductive decisions. Genetic testing can provide useful health information, but it's important to know about some of the possible risks. Let's talk through a few of them together. Rarely, unexpected genetic information may be discovered during genetic testing that may impact your health. Helix will report any unexpected findings to your healthcare provider. Genetic test results can sometimes cause worry or concern, especially if they impact your health or the health of your family. Talking to your healthcare provider about any concerns may help. A law called the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, or GINA, is designed to protect you from being discriminated against by health insurance companies and most employers because of your genetic information. If you want to learn more about GINA, visit ginahelp.org. Some states have additional laws that offer more protection than GINA. If you already have life, disability, or long-term care insurance, your genetic information cannot be used to stop your current coverage. If you apply for new or additional coverage, insurance companies usually check your medical records and may consider your genetic information along with your other health history. GINA, the law that prohibits genetic discrimination, does not extend protections to life, disability, or long-term care insurance. Genetic testing can be a powerful tool, but it does have some limitations. Let's go over a few. Genetic tests are highly accurate, but no medical test is perfect. As with other tests, false positive and false negative results can occur. A false positive is when a test shows a problem that isn't really there, which could lead to unnecessary follow-up tests or treatments. A false negative is when a test misses something, meaning a diagnosis could be overlooked. It is important to share your complete family and medical history with your healthcare provider to ensure accurate interpretation of your test results. Genetic testing can tell you whether you're more likely to develop certain health conditions, but it can't tell you for sure if or when they might occur. Helix genetic testing focuses on specific genes requested by your healthcare provider. It will not detect all genetic changes or conditions. It is important to share your personal and family medical history with your healthcare provider to accurately assess your health risks. As genetics advances, interpretation of test results can change. Updates to your results will be shared with you and your healthcare provider. Helix can bill your insurance for the cost of the genetic test. Depending on your insurance policy, you may be responsible for co-payments, deductibles, or co-insurance. The majority of patients will pay less than $100 for initial testing and less than $60 if their sample has already been sequenced by Helix. If you prefer not to use insurance or do not have insurance coverage, Helix offers a cash pay option. Additionally, Helix provides financial assistance programs for eligible patients and interest-free payment plans. Genetic testing and privacy. When you use Helix's testing services, you have the right to decide how your genetic information and sample are used. Helix prioritizes your privacy by providing you with meaningful choice and control over how your genetic information is used. More information about our privacy practices is provided on our website. Genetic testing is a valuable tool that can help identify health risks, guide medical decisions, and inform reproductive planning. Helix is dedicated to providing you with reliable insights, ensuring the privacy and security of your genetic information, and supporting you throughout the testing process. Please contact us at support@helix.com if you have any questions related to Helix genetic testing.